I'm over here with Blythe right now. Of course, the Emmy-winning actress has a juicy new role in the ABC miniseries Madoff. She plays Ruth Madoff, the wife of Bernie, one of the most epic financial con men of all time. Take a look.
I told her it's because you know the future. You always have. That's how your business does well, even in bad times.
And that's why you and I are gonna be okay.
Tell me again.
What?
That you love me.
Welcome back to Blythe Danner.
Poor Ruth.
Is it a love story?
You. Well, I don't, the overall whole thing, I don't know that it's a love story. There's certainly, I think we understand how this woman was duped by a sociopath, you know, that this man who she loved from the time she met him when she was 16, just completely allowed him to take over her life.
He duped everyone, his sons, his wife, and so that's where you come down. A lot of people think, well, maybe she was an accomplice.
No, I don't believe she was. I think, you know, as I say, when you're with someone for that many years, and he really did rule the roost. I mean, there was no question about it. Everyone that I talked to that knew them both said that she behaved quite differently when she was with her friends and having, you know, some wine and a good time. And the minute Bernie appeared, she was much more formal and really watched him, cared for him, made sure he ate, you know, properly. I mean, it was a very motherly, I think.
It's really hard to wrap your arms around this whole scandal. $65 billion at stake in the end. His son commits suicide. She had to endure so much. And you did have the chance to talk to her before playing her. What was that like?
Well, she was fragile, you know. I mean, how could you not be? I mean, you've weathered this unbelievable storm. I was impressed, though, that she was able to walk around and, you know, be present, because she wanted me, I think, to realize, to see that she was a mother, a grandmother who was very, very much loved by her family. I could see the support she had around her, so I felt good about that for her.
It's going to be such a revealing series for so many people to see. Before you go, though, I also want to ask you, your husband, Bruce Paltrow, died many years ago from throat cancer, and that inspired you to work with the Oral Cancer Foundation. Tell us about that.
Yeah, my daughter, through Stand Up for Cancer, raised great funds for Oral Cancer Foundation. It's the oralcancerfoundation.org, which I urge people to visit, because it's really become an epidemic. Every day, someone dies every hour of every day of every year in our country from cancer, throat cancer, and I don't think many people know that. It's not.
I didn't know that.
No, and it's becoming, as I say, much more prevalent among young people. So we urge them to get the prepubescent children, both boys and girls, to get the inoculation against the HPV. Yes, it's very important, and it's a lot to go into, so that's why we really urge people to go onto the website and look into it.
Oralfoundation.org, oralcancerfoundation.org, and the miniseries Madoff airs tomorrow and Thursday at 8 o'clock, 7 Central, right here on ABC. Thanks very much for coming in, Blythe.